If you think raccoons are a nuisance, be glad the American lion went extinct some 10,000 years ago. Weighing in at around 500 pounds, nearly 3 times the weight of one of today's mountain lions, and running about 30 miles per hour, the American lion could seriously mess you up, as in mangle you and flop you around like a blood-soaked rag. So what happened to the lions? Don't go blaming humans for this one. Theory 1 starts like 10,000 years ago or so when humans taught ourselves to throw a mean spear. But could a bunch of hide-clad hunters with stone-tipped spears encircle all the megafauna on the American continent and stab them into extinction? It stands to reason that some extremely brave, stupid, and/or really hungry early North American humans could have hunted lions. Given the choice between mastodons, mammoths, giant bears, and dire wolves, which are real animals and not some George R.R. Martin invention, lions could certainly be near the bottom of the spear-receiving line. Yes, it's true that humans could have contributed to the lion's extinction if they killed them at a fast enough pace, but humans being totally responsible? As archaeologist David Meltzer, not the wrestling guy, different David Meltzer, proposes, it wasn't us. That's one crime we didn't commit. We're guilty of God knows a million other things, but that's not one of them. He surely has a point. If early man spent time hunting lions for a living, we probably wouldn't be here. However, it is at least possible that human interaction with the delicate balance of the greater biosphere impacted the long-term survival of the American lion. Evidence to support this possibility has been found in New Mexico's White Sands National Park. Once the glaciers began to melt, the White Sands area became a muddy wetland. American lion fossils have been found there from well before it became a vast white desert. And in the same area, fossilized American lion footprints have been discovered around what was once the edge of Lake Otero, a large freshwater lake that began to dry up 12,000 years ago.
The clay-like mud underneath preserved the prints of animals that came here to drink and feed on the plants that grew along the shoreline.
Interestingly, we've also got loads of fossilized human footprints in the same region, which tells us something. There's evidence of men, women, and children going about their daily tasks, even apparently stalking a ground sloth.
This was one of the most bizarre-looking megafauna of the Ice Age. They were strong but slow, and could have been easy targets for Ice Age hunters.
So one of the things that could have led to the lion extinction was the loss of their diet. More giant sloth for us, less for the lion. So theory 2 is that we outcompeted the lion for sustenance. But the most likely theory, number 3 if you're scoring at home, had to do with our old friend climate change. We don't mean the one that has people throwing soup on paintings. We're talking about the naturally occurring kind that cycles over Earth's entire history, an actual change in climate. Specifically, the end of the last ice age around 11,500 years ago, when rapidly rising temps melted the glaciers that used to cover 30% of the planet's surface, all the way down to Illinois and Missouri. Since then, we've been living in the Holocene epoch, a very slim sliver of time in the context of Earth's 4.5 billion year history. And fun fact, the last ice age technically hasn't ended. We're now in what is called an interglacial period, a period of transition. So we've got that going for us. This delicate change in temperature could have been just the thing to upset the lion from its North American existence. So again, what actually happened to the American lion? Did you ever see the movie Clue? Maybe it's really that everybody did it. Overhunting plus climate change plus us outslothing them, 1 + 2 + 2 + 1? Or you're closer to the answer for sure. The science folks are still working on it. Stay tuned.